What's up, family? Man, I want to have a heart to heart with you guys. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? This conversation is not for everybody, um, but probably for the great majority of us. You know what I mean? You're loved. You're valued. You are appreciated. I don't care what life is telling you. I don't care what life is showing you. I promise you, you are loved and you are valued and appreciated. And it's a trip because sometimes we grow up in such toxic families and just everything around us is just chaotic. Everything around us is just straight hellish. And it will cause you to grow up thinking that nobody sees you, nobody understands you, nobody gives a fuck about you. You know what I mean? And it be like that sometimes. This is real shit. This is the Grown Folk channel. We're gonna have the heart-to-heart conversation like that. You know what I mean? It be like that sometimes. But that's not true. That's not true. I promise you that's not true. It may be true that your raggedy ass family don't give a fuck about you. It may be true that your peers around you don't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? That might be true. And the odds are that is true for some of us. You know what I mean? But what happens is we grow up with this victim mentality. We grow up with this hate and disdain for the world. Because we feel like, man, nobody cares about me, so why should I give a fuck about anybody else? The country don't care about me. My family don't care about me. My quote-unquote sorry friends don't care about me. My own peers don't even care about me. Nobody sees the real me. And then we get in relationships and we get dogged out in relationships. We get in these relationships with unhealed people. And then we sit there and we're hoping that this person is the one and this person is the love of our life and that this person is going to help us out of this dark place and show us how loved and valued and appreciated we are. And then we get in that relationship and we find out, well, damn, this person just like everybody else. This person don't see me. This person's always complaining and nagging and griping and just all this other stupid ass shit. I'm never enough for anybody. Everybody always got something to fucking say. Again, this don't apply to a lot of you. You know what I mean? It's gonna apply to the chosen ones, to the real ones. Some of you are lazy as fuck, and yet people got a right to complain about your lazy ass. Some of you are ungrateful and entitled, and man, you motherfuckers off the hook. You know what I mean? And so people have a right to sit there and be like, this motherfucker right here can't get shit right. That's what you've done with your life. You came into this world with this entitlement mentality that everybody owe you some shit, and all you gotta do is sit on your raggedy ass and look pretty and look good, and everybody's supposed to take care of you and pamper you and spoil you and do the most for you. That's not fucking life. So for those of you that came in with that mentality, this message ain't for you. We got a whole nother group of messages talking about y'all. This message for the chosen ones that came in, that is on a mission from God, from source, from universe. To be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, to be a beacon of light for the world. And so we grew up in these toxic ass families where they didn't show us any love, where they showed us that we didn't even matter. And that the truth be told, many times, we grew up thinking, damn, if I wasn't here, then their life would be better off. Damn, if I wasn't here, nobody would even miss me. It would make everybody else happier if I wasn't fucking here. It's not real, but that's how we felt. And sometimes we've even tried to take our own lives. Because we couldn't handle the pain. We couldn't handle the rejection and the abandonment and the hurt and just the hell that we was going through. So years ago, I was like, God, man, I want to know what it's like to be loved. There's a song that came out, and I can't remember the group. But I know that it was a white group, and they had a black choir, and I can't even remember the name of the choir, but I want to know what love is. I want to know what love is. And that song, as soon as I heard it, just resonated with my spirit and my soul. And it's like, damn, that's all I want. I just want to be fucking loved. And I was so mad and angry at God. He's like, damn, is that too much to ask for? I'm not asking for somebody to spoil the fuck out of me. I'm not asking for somebody to kiss my ass. I'm not asking for somebody to bow down and worship me. Just love me. Just see me for who I am and value me for who I am, without trying to change and mold me into being your little fucking puppy. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Without getting defensive. Can you hear me without trying to refute and rebut everything I fucking say? Without feeling attacked, because I'm telling you, I just want to be loved. And I don't know what being loved feels like. I don't know what being appreciated feels like. I don't know what being valued feels like. So I grew up. Just want to know what love is. I want to know what love is. So you got to understand. Let's go back to my life. And again, I talk about my life a lot, not to just rehash the stuff I've gone through, but to show you how far so many of us have come. And so many have come so much further than I have. So many have gone through more devastating and painful things than I have. I want to know what love is. Because again, understand, I didn't have a mother. My mother was taken from me by my daddy when I was 2 years old. He killed her, stabbing her 49 motherfucking times right in front of me. So, and even before he took my mom, my father was abusive towards me. My father rejected me. So I grew up in an environment of not feeling loved, not feeling accepted, not feeling safe. At the age of 6, I was molested twice by guys in the church. So even in the church house, I didn't feel God's love. Even in the church house, I didn't feel safe. Even in the church house, I didn't feel valued. I want to know what love is. And the trick is, I jumped into so many different relationships, thinking, okay, I'm going to find love. I'm going to experience love. I knew that I was filled with love. I had love just overflowing. But I didn't know how to receive love. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. I had so much love to give, but I didn't feel anybody else's love towards me. I couldn't understand or accept or embrace anybody else's love towards me, because I didn't know what love was being given to me. I knew what love was me giving it, but I've never been taught, I've never been shown how to receive love. How to recognize love coming from somebody else. And so I'm sitting there and I'm talking to God, and it's like, God, do you even fucking care about me? God, do you even see me? God, do you even recognize me? God, do you understand the pain and the hell that I'm going through? God, how come I can't feel your fucking love? So I start crying out to God, God, if I'm loved by you, if I'm valued by you, if I'm cherished by you, let me see it. Show me how much I'm loved and valued and cherished by you. Show me the blessings in my life that shows me that you value me, that you love me. Why is it that if you love me and value me and cherish, why am I always fucking struggling? Why am I always going through fucking hell? If this is what being valued is, God, if this is what being chosen is, if this is what being loved by you is like, where every time I turn around, I pour my all into somebody and I get rejected and abandoned and hurt and my heart and spirit is crushed. If this is what been loved and cherished by you, God, is like, I don't fucking want this shit. Miss me with this bullshit. God had to show me, Elijah, I love you. Elijah, I value you. Elijah, I cherish you. The problem isn't that I don't love you. The problem isn't that I don't cherish and value you, Elijah. The problem is you can't see it. And you can't see it not because I'm not manifesting these things in your life, but because your eyes have been fucking twisted when it comes to love. Because of all the hell you've gone through. And so you've never learned how to recognize somebody loving you. You've never learned how to recognize when somebody values and appreciates you. Real shit, real shit. And so many of us, we've never learned that. We've never learned what love feels like. We've never learned to be able to see the love coming our way from others. We recognize the pain. We recognize the chaos. We recognize the bullshit. But we don't recognize the love. Why is that? Why can't you see love? You can see every fucking thing else. You recognize every fucking thing else. Gang recognize gang, remember? Real recognize real, remember? You can recognize and real everything else. You can recognize and see every fucking thing else. Except for love. Why? And God had to show me, Elijah, you can't recognize receiving love because you've been damaged in that area of your life. You've been hurt in that part of your life. It's like being a kid and the parent holding the kid accountable and responsible for their actions. The parent having healthy boundaries for that kid. And that kid sees everybody else wilding the fuck out. That kid sees everybody else, parents letting them do what the fuck they want to do. But all of a sudden, me, you gonna put some fucking rules and regulations on how I live my fucking life. Everybody else can do what the fuck they want to. Everybody else can hang out outside until the fucking midnight, till 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. My ass gotta be in before the lights come on. Outside. And so then I look at the parent and say, you're mean. You don't love me. You don't value my independence. You don't value me as a person, because everybody else can do what the fuck they want to do. Everybody else can eat what the fuck they want to eat. Everybody else can dress the way they want to dress. Everybody else can talk the way they want to talk. Everybody else can watch what they want to watch. But you won't let me do what I want to do. Therefore, I don't think you love me. And we twist it. And we think that that parent is mean and rude. We don't think that parent is nice. We don't think that parent is loving and nurturing. When in reality, that parent is loving and nurturing. That parent loves the hell out of you. That's why they're trying to teach you some discipline. That's why they're trying to give you healthy boundaries. That's why they're trying to set up these rules and regulations around your life so you don't waste your life. But as a kid, you don't see that. You see it as the opposite. And so you rebel thinking that your mama and daddy hate you. You rebel because you think that they're jealous of you. When the truth is, you can't recognize love. So I had to grow up. And so I had to start asking God, okay, God, I know that you love me. I know that you value me. I know that you appreciate me. I know that others love me. I know that others value me and appreciate me. God, help me see. Not just help me see. Help me understand that I'm loved and valued. Help me recognize it. Whatever it is that's blocking that part of my brain from accepting and recognizing it for what it is. Help me heal that part. Wherever I got damaged at, wherever I got hurt at, wherever there's a blockage at, help me heal that part of me. So that I could recognize and see the love and the value and appreciation. Help me understand and help me be able to see how you see me, God. I know you love me, but help me see it. Help me understand it. Help me recognize it for what it really is. We gotta grow up. We have to grow up. You are loved. You are valued. You just can't recognize it. You just can't see it for what it is. Because part of your brain has been blocked in that area of your life. Man, You can fix that. You just got to get in alignment with God, Source, Universe, the Most High. And get some insight, some understanding of where it went wrong. Where the blockage is. And how to heal that part of you. Man, we got to grow up. You're not a victim. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.